A deafening roar ripped through the twilight, echoing across the savanna like thunder from an angry sky. Dust rose in violent swirls as a lion pride crushed a wildebeest, their claws tearing into flesh, their growls shaking the silence of dusk. For a heartbeat, it seemed like victory, the kind of dominance only lions claim when the hunt is theirs. But in the shadows, glowing eyes multiplied, circling closer, step by step, as the air thickened with menace. Hyenas, dozens of them, snarling, laughing, restless, driven by hunger and audacity. The lions roared louder, warning the scavengers, claws dripping, chests heaving, refusing to yield their kill. Yet hyenas know no fear when numbers shift the balance. Their chilling cries pierced the night as the circle tightened, cutting off escape, forcing the pride into a corner of rage. One reckless hyena lunged, teeth snapping at the wild beast's hind leg, and in a flash, the fragile line between predator and scavenger exploded into chaos. The battle was savage. Dust turned red as jaws clashed with claws, bodies colliding with brutal force. Hyenas surged forward like a living tide, tearing at the carcass, ripping chunks of meat with insane speed. A lioness pounced, slamming one hyena into the dirt, but another darted in, locking jaws on the wildebeest's neck, tugging mercilessly. The carcass stretched between two worlds, one of raw power, one of relentless persistence. The king roared again, louder than before, a thunderous sound rolling through the night, shaking even the hyenas for a moment. His mane bristled, his eyes burned like fire, but the swarm kept coming. One bite, another pull, a claw tearing flesh. And slowly, the impossible happened. The king of beasts lost ground. Hyenas, wild with hunger, tore the kill apart, piece by piece, scattering meat across the dust. Victory slipped from royal jaws into the chaos of laughter and screams. In the end, the savanna stood as witness to a lesson carved in blood and silence. Strength alone doesn't always win. Courage can fall to numbers. Even a lion's roar, echoing with fury, cannot drown the madness of relentless persistence. The pride, beaten back, stood in disbelief, watching scavengers scatter with their prize. Their stomachs filled, their defiance etched into the night, and as darkness swallowed the plains, the jungle whispered its truth. Power is fragile, dominance fleeting, and survival belongs not to the strongest, but to the ones who refuse to give up. The roar faded, but the echo remained haunting, unforgettable. A reminder that even kings can be humbled when the wild chooses to rewrite its own story. Our African hunting dogs are very similar to hyenas. They live in groups called clans, just like hyenas. These clans are led by a dominant male. He makes sure that his clan stays together and hunts successfully. When a clan is challenged by another clan, the dominant male fights against the rival's leader. Whichever dog wins the fight becomes the new dominant male and leads the clan. African hunting dogs have to take care of their fur. It's not just about looking good, it's about staying safe and healthy. If they don't groom themselves, they might get sick or become a tasty meal for pesky biting flies. That's why these clever dogs lick themselves clean after a big meal or a hard day of running after prey. Sometimes they even use water to help with the job. After a nice swim, they shake themselves dry and then give themselves a final lick. Looks like they know how to stay fresh even in the wild. When hyenas laugh, it sounds like this. Hyenas love to make their presence known. That's why they do this weird thing called play fighting. It's like wrestling and growling, but it's not serious. Hyenas do it to show who's the boss and to remind other hyenas who's in charge. Now let's look at how hyenas eat. Hyenas are super curious and sometimes they get into things that don't belong to them. When that happens, they're in big trouble. These sneaky guys will try anything to get food. Stealing other animals' meals is their favorite trick, but if all else fails, they'll even eat dead animals that other predators leave behind. Have you ever wondered how fast hyenas can run? Well, these speedy creatures can reach 45 miles per hour, which is faster than most cars on the road. No wonder they're such great hunters. It's time to talk about a spotted hyena's favorite meal. You guessed it, it's a baby zebra. Spotted hyenas go crazy for baby zebras, and when they find one, it's a feast for them. Just imagine the taste of that juicy zebra steak. Imagine being a young hyena in the wild. Life isn't easy, especially when you're a baby boy. Here's why. When a baby girl is born, she's already part of a gang with her mom and sisters. They stick together and protect each other. But for baby boys, things are different. After about 6 months, they're kicked out of their family group. Being an independent guy is tough, so they usually join forces with other outcasts and form their own clan. Let's see what spotted hyenas would pick as their favorite meal. First, there's the wildebeest, a large antelope with a funny face. Then we have the zebra, famous for its stripes and love for grass. Next up is the gemsbok, a kind of antelope with impressive horns. Last but not least, the giraffe, the tallest animal on the planet. So which one will our hyenas choose? Let's find out. The hyenas are here, it's time to vote. The hyenas have made their decision. With 38% of the votes, The winner and the hyena's top choice for their favorite meal is the wildebeest. This antelope with a funny face really packs a punch. The zebra comes in second with 29%, while the gemsbok gets 23% of the votes. The giraffe didn't win, but hey, at least it got 9%. Let's watch the hyena snatch that wildebeest and dig in. These hyenas found a whole herd of wildebeest and they're getting ready for a feast. They chase and catch one of the wildebeest and soon it's dinner time. Hyenas are smart hunters and they work together to take down their prey. Now, let's hear some fun facts about these amazing animals. Did you know that hyenas are related to cats? Yes, that's right, they're part of the cat family, along with lions, tigers, and leopards. But hyenas don't meow. They make a sound that's more like a cross between a dog bark and a cat meow. How cool is that? Hyenas are also known for their big, bushy tails. It's not just for show. Those tails help them keep their balance when they're running and hunting. Plus, they use their tails to communicate with other hyenas. When they're happy, they wag their tails. When they're angry, they puff out their tails. You've probably heard people comparing someone who laughs a lot to a hyena. That's because hyenas have unique laughter-like vocalizations. They make these sounds during social interactions, like greeting each other or asking for a mate. Some people think hyena laughter sounds funny, but others find it creepy. What do you think? These powerful jaws can easily crush bones and cut through tough meat. They're so strong that hyenas can carry prey twice their size. Now that's some serious strength. Wild dogs are skilled hunters, but they need to keep their skills sharp. That's why they often practice hunting by chasing each other around. It's like a game of tag, but with lots of running and jumping. They take turns being the prey and the hunter. This way they're always ready for the real hunt. There's been a lot of talk about hyenas lately. People used to think they were scary and weak, but now they see that hyenas are actually super cool. These clever animals use tools, are great at hunting, and have a complex social life. Scientists are even discovering that hyenas have feelings and emotions just like us. Hyenas are excellent listeners. They can hear sounds that humans can't, like the tiny clicks of a mouse or the buzz of a beetle. They also have special hearing adaptations that help them pinpoint where sounds come from. This skill is especially useful when hunting prey or communicating with each other. If you thought hyenas were scary before, just wait until you hear this. They can leap up to 20 feet in a single jump. That's like jumping over a small house. No wonder they're such fierce hunters. Social life of hyenas. Hyenas live in groups, not alone. These groups can have up to 100 members and are led by a dominant male and female. Hyenas have their own language, using calls to communicate with each other. They also have a complex system of greetings and rituals when they meet other hyenas. So next time you hear someone laughing like a hyena, remember that they're not just being silly. They could be communicating, playing, or even planning their next big hunt. Who knows? Maybe they'll invite you to join their pack. Just be prepared for lots of running, jumping, and of course, laughing.